lot of financial problems, but maybe you want to be a blessing to others. Maybe you want to have more money to travel or whatever the case may be. This is it, guys. This is it. All right. We still got people trickling in here. Okay.
Hey, Andrew, I found the spare key. Yeah, so I got the doors locked up.
Yes, take Ken out. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
A little.
Mary was in the army. Yes. Good evening. Terry from Thailand. That's what I'm talking about. We international, baby. Listen, they got bills in Thailand. Terry, they got bills in Thailand, huh?
It looks like right on the edge.
No matter where you are, there's bills. Welcome, everybody. Yes. Hey, everybody, listen. If you guys are ready, if you guys are ready for a financial shift in your life, if you're ready, type of 7. Yes, it's true. I know everybody have different beliefs, but one thing I know that is common in everybody's life, regardless of who you believe in, is we all have bills and we all have expenses, and that's universal. Unless you're out in the jungle and you don't have any running water or electricity. If you're living civil, you have some type of bill or an expense. And I can truly say that this is truly a blessing. Yes, 7777. And the reason why I tell you guys to put a 7, because that's the number of completion. All right. I believe in numbers. Everything has a number, everything has vibrations, everything has frequencies. All right, Charnel, we're gonna get it going. She says she's not clear on how this works. We want to get it going. We still had a lot of people coming in. I'm not gonna belay the hour. It's 9:18 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna get your questions answered, okay? Lucky no in Thailand. All right, guys. Yes, raise your vibration. All right, let's see here. So my question to you guys is, how much money would change your life forever? I want you guys to type in the chat, how much money would change your life forever? If you had any amount specifically within the next 14 to 30 days, how much money would change your life forever? 5,000 a month, 10K a month, 20,000 a month, 10,000 per month, 30K a month, 10K a month, 10,000. Come on, 25 grand. Okay, 20K, 20K, 25K, 15K a month, 50K, 30K monthly. You can put how much you want a month. It's possible. Your yearly, with this program, your yearly income can become your monthly income. $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Dream big, 40 grand. That's real. Come on. Listen, whatever you put into the universe,
40,000.
You can receive it. 30,000, 25 grand, 50 grand a month.
40,000.
All right, guys. 40,000, 30,000, 50 grand, 600,000 a year. Come on, Chanel. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. I want to be $10,000 my first month. You can do it. Keep getting people on calls like this. 10K to start. 200 a month, 200,000 a month. Okay, friends, you can do it. Listen, no lie, honest to God, one of my mentors, and me and Dominique Barbie and her husband, we share this mentor. And I believe Estella, one of my mentors, he makes $300,000 a month, guys. $300,000 a month. All right, let's do it. Oh my God, yes. Sharon, if you want access to this mentor, hit me up. Hit me up. Anybody, hit me up. Anybody. Anybody. If you want access to an 8-figure earner, listen. Message me. Okay? And Dominique, she knows exactly who it is I'm talking about. This is not veering off of what we're doing. But we're going to be incorporating some things in the program. Okay? And we're going to be talking a little bit about Bitcoin too here today. I know some of you may not know what Bitcoin is, but Bitcoin hit $10,000 this week. And you guys can start receiving payments in Bitcoin as well. Crypto, yes.
Our people don't know what we have in our disposal. They really need to open up and wake up, baby. They sleeping.
Listen, everybody here, open your ears. If you hard of hearing, get somebody that can hear for you and write down this information we're about to talk about. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. You're so right. 100,000 by the end of the year. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, we want to get this going. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. I'm about to share my screen with you guys. Type of 1 if you can see my screen. It should be me with Miracle System, no more bills. Type of 1 if you can see it. Type of 1 if you can see it. Type of 1 if you can see it, please. Type of 1 if you can see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Y'all, I'm so excited, guys. Y'all are going to love this information. If this is your first time, if this is your first time on, I want you guys to put a 2. I want you guys to put a 2. If this is your first time on, I want you guys to put a 2. Put a number 2. Welcome, Chanel. I'm so glad to have you, Kanisha. Zaya, I think that's right. Khalif, oh, David, oh, you put a 1. Techno Pop. Raquel or Rachel. Mike. Finally, I know that's right, Vonna. Listen, this is gonna bless you. This is gonna bless you.
Amen. I claim it for all of us.
Yes. I'm on every night. That's what I'm talking about, Melissa. If you want that 50 grand or 200,000, whatever it is that you desire, you need to be where the money makers are. And I encourage everybody, if you're in this program, you need to be on as much as possible. So that way, you know, you're sharing this information with everybody. I'm here every night. That's what I'm talking about. I'm on every night too. Listen, and y'all doing good. Y'all are doing very well. All right, guys, no more bills. That's what we're talking about. No more bills, guys. Welcome to the Miracle System. Welcome to the Miracle System. Now you can share this information on social media. There's a $10,000 blueprint. There's a 10K a month blueprint print in the back office. When you become a part of our family, you'll get that training that was created specifically by Dominique Barbie. She's going to be having 100K a month training because they're headed for millions. All right, and they're positioning everybody. If you're on this call, you're in a position to be a 6-figure a month earner. Okay, when they came in my life, they have changed my life for the better. Okay, when it comes to making money, how to make money, how to talk to people, personal development, you know, from personal development from that spilling over to my family and friends and everybody that I come in contact with, I'm telling you, if you don't know Dominique Barbie, if you're not her friend on Facebook, you may not be able to follow her because she has a lot of friends. Be her friend, but follow her. If you're unable to friend her, follow her. She's always giving $1 million nuggets, guys. Okay, she's always giving $1 million nuggets. All right. She put some bugs in my ear about crypto and other things. Her husband is a beast when it comes to cryptocurrency. If you want to really eliminate your bills and not have bills and stress about it, I'm telling you, this is where you need to be. All right. How would you guys like to be in a position to earn $3,000 to $40,000 within the next 14 to 30 days? Okay. I was telling you guys about, asking you guys how much money would you want to make every month. This program positions you to make 3,000 to 40K. Really, there's no cap. Okay, really, there's no cap. But when you first start and you're sharing this information, people are getting $3,000 payments in one day, $1,700 payments in one day. Okay, some people are getting those daily. All right. Let me do this. I want to make sure that everybody. I want to mute everybody. If you can, guys, mute your lines. I'm looking for it right now, but I want everybody to make sure that they mute because I want to make sure everybody gets this information without any distraction. All right. And I see some of you guys have your hands up, and I'll be answering questions at the end of this information. Okay. All right, guys. So people are doing wonderful. Some people that have never made money in their life online are making hundreds of dollars daily, multiple $100 payments. Okay. We're not selling a dream. We're not selling pills, potions, and lotions. We're not doing any of that. This here is really a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift. In your mind, the way you look at money, the way you handle your money. What we do is we help you guide where the money goes. Okay. If you have bills, guys, you qualify for this. All right. If you have a bill, you qualify for this. All right. Your only job here is to have a burning desire to eliminate your bills. That's it. You have to have a burning desire. Listen, if you have a burning desire to eliminate your, I'm not talking about pay your bills. I'm not talking about I got to wait to the 1st and the 15th to pay this bill because I live paycheck to paycheck. No, I'm talking about eliminate your bills so that don't have to come out of your paycheck if you're working a job. It don't have to come out of your pension if you're not working a job. It doesn't have to come out of your SSI. It doesn't have to come out of your disability. If you want to be free of that frustration of how am I going to pay my bills, this is going to help you eliminate those bills. All right. And if you can't see it, don't worry about it. We're going to show you how. Okay. And I want you guys to put it 3. If you guys can see yourself, eliminating your bills, put it 3 in the chat. Okay. First, you have to be able to see it. Okay. With any edifice, anything, any cathedral, anything that was built, any masterpiece, that person first had to have a vision. They first had to be able to see what it is that they were going to create. All right. Any famous painting, they first had to see it. All right. They first had to see it. Listen, Beethoven said he was going to be a wonderful composer. And many of his friends and family who knew that he was having a problem, a hard time hearing, right, had tinnitus. I have tinnitus from the military, okay? That's no joke. I'm not deaf, thank God. But there's no excuse. There's no excuse, okay? They probably told him, you won't be a good composer. You can't even hear. Guess what, guys? He didn't listen to that. He didn't listen to that, right? He wasn't hearing it. He wasn't hearing the foolishness and the negativity that everybody was giving him. He wasn't paying attention to that. He had a vision. I'm pretty sure that people ridiculed him. Oh, you're deaf, blah, 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 blah. Listen, he said, forget that. Listen, this program is going to help you see the vision. All right, write the vision, make it plain. If you have a vision of making a certain amount of money every month, write it down. Read it to yourself every day. Right? Your reticular activating system is going to push you into action, right? It's going to push you into action. The first three letters of action is ACT, A-C-T, right? It's going to help you act on whatever it is that you say out of your mouth, whatever it is that you read. You are what you read. So write down what it is that you want, okay? And you can have it, all right? No more bills, okay? No more bills. Thank you. 33333. Yes. 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 She say I'm back. My phone died. Yeah, you better go to the neighbor's house and get you a charger. Affirmations. Yes, Kathy. Yes, yes, yes. Look, we found a way to turn your bills into banks. All right. Many of you don't even go to your mailbox because you know you got bills in there. You know you may be behind on bills. Even when you see the company's name on the envelope, you don't even open it up. You just throw it away. You probably don't even go to the mail. I'm 6'3". You probably have mail that's as tall as me. Look, the mailman probably come to your house, to your door, and say, listen, I got this 6'3" stack of mail for you because you haven't been checking your mailbox. I've been there. Okay, I've been there. I've done that. Right? So we're going to help you guys do this. So I want you guys to kind of shift your paradigm. I know it may sound crazy to you, right? But I want you to change that mindset of, man, I gotta pay these bills. In this program, we have something called banks, okay? It's not a physical edifice, but it's called banks. And they're designated for 17 expenses, okay? 17 expenses. And I'm going to talk to you guys about these 17 expenses and show you how this program can help you eliminate these bills and these expenses I've been screaming about, okay? So what you want to do is you're going to agree with me and with this program to help yourself. It says helping ourselves, but you want to agree to help yourself and others to have no more bills. That's the name of the game. All right, we're not trying to convince anybody anything, because if everybody right now, if you're on this webinar and you have a smartphone and you're not making any money from your smartphone, it's a dumb phone. Okay? Listen, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but if you're not doing any type of personal development, if you're just watching YouTube and you're trolling and you're doing all of these things, you're not going to your phone looking at ways to better yourself, why do you have a smartphone? I'm just asking, right? If the shoe fits, wear it, right? But you guys can look at your phone right now. Okay, you guys can look at your phone right now. Look at your contacts. Look at your contacts. And I want you guys to scroll through your contacts and tell me everybody you know in your contacts list that love to pay bills. Tell me, like, please message me their phone number and their address, because I'm gonna ship all of the banks that I have, right? The bills that I have, I'm gonna ship them to their house because I want them to pay for my bills. All right. If you know any, heck no, nobody. No. Right. Exactly. I hate bills, as do I. Right. So this program is going to show you. All right. So these are the 17 expenses that we have. We have housing, right? We have taxes. We have car expenses. We have a fund envelope. We call that a fund envelope, because after you pay your housing, your taxes, and car expenses, really, what other major bills do you have? I mean, I'm not saying that you don't have any real estate or anything like that, but those are typically the main things you pay first. Okay, housing, you got to have somewhere to live, right? And that's even inclusive of your electric, your water, right? So anything that has to do with housing, maybe you want to get your front yard, backyard landscape. Maybe you want to remodel, whatever the case may be concerning housing. We have an expense bank for that. Okay, a fund envelope. After you do that, you want to have some fun. You want to put money in this fund envelope. So when you want to have fun and do whatever it is that you want to do, you have the money to do so. All right. Let me mute you guys because we still got a lot of people coming in. Make sure you guys Make sure you guys mute, please. Make sure you guys mute, please. Make sure you mute when you come in. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, and so with the fund envelope, maybe you have children. We also have a child care bank. Okay, we have a child care bank. Me and my wife, we have a son. He's 1 year old, and we're expecting another. So guess what? We definitely gonna have to have some child care because we need to go on some vacation and use that fund money, right? We want to go out and do some things and enjoy ourselves. But you know, we're in the same state as her mother, but we would like to bless her mother if she decides to watch our child, right? And when the other one comes, preferably a girl this time, guess what? Childcare is not free. I don't care if you, I mean, some of you may have some parents or friends or whatever that may watch your children for free. But even if they say they want to watch them for free, it's still nice to be a blessing, right, to other people. Listen, you can't get anything with a closed fist, and all you're doing is doing this. You're giving what it is that you want to give, but not what it is that people need. So I say this, if you give people what they need and you help people get what they need, God will always bless you to get whatever it is that you need. He will always give you the opportunity, right? So this child care bank is something that can help, all right? I never have fun, but after this month, I'm going to celebrate. I know that's right, Melissa, because I believe you're in this, right? I believe you've been killing it, if I'm not mistaken, right? Well, maybe I'm seeing that for you already. We also have a clothing bank. So when you're ready to have some fun, maybe you want a new wardrobe, you can't afford to, maybe you like designer things. I'm not all big with, you know, fashion like that, but if there are some things that I like or some things that I want to get from my wife, it's nice to have the money to get it, right? So guess what? We got a clothing bank for you, okay? We also have a vacation bank. So maybe you want to get your wardrobe ready for vacation. Melissa says she's going to have fun. I've been killing it. That's what I'm talking about, 6 days. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And so the vacation bank is available for you guys if you want to go on vacation. Some of you have never taken a vacation, ever. You want to go to Maui or Cancun or Bali or Las Vegas, and that's something that Dominique Barbie was doing as well for people that partner with us. She's been giving away free vacations, right? Because some of you work so hard and have no time to spend with your friends and family. Okay, and I get it. We also have a health insurance bank. All right. Health insurance is important. I'm getting ready to really get my wife off of this job. She's working the job because she wanted to make sure that she had extra health insurance and dental insurance and stuff like that because we have children. You know, being a veteran, yeah, we can go to the VA and stuff like that. But if you're a veteran on here, you already know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes weeks and months in order for us to get an appointment. But we can't have that, right? We can't have that. So, you know, where we live, we're fortunate enough to have a pediatric place right up the street, literally like 2 minutes away from us. So we don't have to worry about that. But paying for health insurance, if you're working a job, guess what? You're paying for health insurance out of your check, right? You may not see it. It may be $2, $3 here and there, but you don't see it. And if you have a big family, some people pay for their health insurance up front, and it could be thousands of dollars, right? And so having health insurance is like a fire extinguisher, okay? It's good to have one and not need it than to need it and not have one, right? It's good to have health insurance. Life insurance is really paramount as well. If your lights get cut off, you should still pay your life insurance because God forbid something happened to you. You don't want to leave your friends and family with the burden of them trying to raise money to bury you or, you know, have a GoFundMe page or whatever the case may be. And life insurance is not always cheap either, especially if you have ailments and sicknesses and problems and stuff like that. You know, your rate may be higher. So listen, we have a life insurance bank. So if you want to get a nice life insurance policy because a wise man, and I say woman because, you know, some women don't have a husband or a significant other, or whatever the case may be, and vice versa. You want to make sure a wise person leaves an inheritance for their children. You want to make sure that you're leaving your children an inheritance, right? Tomorrow's not promised. So you want to make sure that you have something in place for life insurance. And we have a life insurance bank for that. All right. That's the blessing. Entrepreneur Bank. Many of you have been in many programs and many affiliate programs, but you yourself you're not really an entrepreneur. You're not making 5K or 10K a month from your own business. Okay. This program is to help people eliminate their bills. Okay. Really, any program that you partner with, you're responsible for your own growth. But some people, maybe you like cooking, maybe you like sewing, knitting, fishing, whatever it is that you love to do. But, maybe whoever you believe in, God dropped that in your mind, like, hey, you should open up a business for X, Y, and Z. Guess what? You need money for that. You need capital for that, right? And instead of going to the bank, borrowing 40 grand or $100,000 from the bank and having to be frustrated on another expense because you have to pay that back, right? Why not have an entrepreneur bank through this program that can fund whatever business it is that your heart desire? Okay, that's cool with no interest, right? That's lovely. We also have a personal development bank. Dominique Barbie, every time she gets on, and her husband and Janice and Vivian or whoever else, they always talk about investing in you, personal development. That is so important, guys. That is so important. If you want to be successful, you have to work on you first. You have to be selfish when it comes to your personal development. You got to be selfish when it comes to that, because you're not going to be any good if you're not good. I'm not saying to be prideful and boastful.
Wait, let's go this way.
I'm talking about if you don't have yourself together mentally, right? If you don't have yourself together mentally, it's going to be hard for you to be successful at helping other people. You got to take care of yourself. So personal development is very important. So we have a bank specifically for you guys for personal development, right? So that doesn't have to come out of your pocket. We have a contribution bank. So if you want to pay tithes, offering, contributions to charities, whatever the case may be, maybe you know someone that passed away or whatever the case may be, that you want to be a philanthropist, you want to have a large amount of money to bless a family that's in need, you want to help your church or your synagogue or wherever it is, whatever it is that you want to do, we have a contribution bank. Okay. Right. So it's very important for you to direct where your money goes. All right. It's very important that you direct where your money goes. Okay. We also have a retirement bank. So some of you are working and you may be far away from retirement. Some of you are not working and don't have any years towards retirement, but that's okay. Retirement is not based off of age either. I'm going to say that again. Retirement is not based off of age. Well, in working America, it is, because you have to be 60 or 65 or something like that in order for you to get your pension. It's like 40% of what you're getting a month. But guess what? The average American needs at least, I believe, $2 million in order for them to be self-sustained. So it really depends on the amount of money or cash flow coming in to sustain your lifestyle, right? You have to have a certain amount of cash flow to sustain your way of living, okay, in order for you to retire without you having to work for somebody else. So we created a retirement bank for you, all right? That is powerful. That's very powerful. We also have a holiday bank. So maybe you're enjoying this retirement money and now you're vacationing and you're going to this place and that place, you're traveling cross country, whatever the case may be. Listen, we have a holidays bank. So you can take holiday whenever you want. If you want to have a holiday every day, if you have the money, you can do it. Okay? Maybe you want to pay for your friends and family to go on a vacation for the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate. I'm not trying to be biased, but whatever holiday if you want to celebrate Juneteenth, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is, whatever holiday, your birthday, this is a bank where you can receive money and have money specifically for traveling on holidays or paying for food or whatever it is that you do for a specific holiday. We got you. We have an investment bank. So I want you guys to pay attention to this when I say this. There are 3 major investments that you really can't go wrong on. Okay? That's real estate, because no matter how the economy is doing, whether it's up or down, even if the real estate market is crashing, somebody somewhere needs somewhere to stay. All right? Property is serious. Maybe you own a lot somewhere. Well, corporations and business, they purchase lots. They purchase land to build their businesses on. They build their commercial real estate businesses on. They build malls on, whatever. But if you own the property, right, they can pay you for it. Or you can get some commissions for whatever, or, if somebody want to build on your land. It's ways to do it. But another thing is, besides real estate, precious metals. Your gold, your silver, things that's really not going to disintegrate over time, things that's not going to tarnish, right? Precious metals. The foreign exchange market. Many of the people that are here may not be familiar with the foreign exchange market, but you are participating in the foreign exchange market, whether you know it or not. Many of you have been in the military, many of you have traveled, many of you are from different countries, and you have different types of money. We have an investment bank to help you invest in foreign exchange. If you have a bank, if you have a credit union, there are global traders, world traders that trade your money. If you have $2 in your account right now, $2, it doesn't matter if you have $1. If you have $1 in your account, the bank can make 500% off of every dollar you have in your account. Okay? I'm a trader. That's what I do full time, right? And in conjunction with helping people eliminate their bills, but investment is important. It's a $5.3 trillion industry, right? Even more so than stocks, which is only $3.4 billion a day. But the foreign exchange is a $5.3 trillion industry, and currency is constantly moving. So it's good to have money to diversify. Those are some of the top 3 things that people invest in, because many of you have money, but you guys just don't know what to invest in. Well, why not have a bank with this program, have money specifically for that, whatever you want to invest in. I'm not saying that those are the things you have to invest in, but those are the top 3 things that many people are very successful in. But some people, they can't afford to buy stocks, so on and so forth, because they don't have the capital. Well, guess what? This investment program, this investment bank we have in this program can allow or afford you to do that. All right. Speaking of real estate, we have a real estate bank specifically. So if you want to have investment just for investment and leave it separate from investments and real estate, that's fine. We have a real estate bank. So if you want to purchase property, we have it specifically specified for money for real estate. All right. And last but not least, the 17th bank is nonprofit. So if you want to start a nonprofit organization, guess what, guys? You need capital. You need money to start a nonprofit organization. All right. We have a bank specifically for that. All right. So look, now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty as to how this works and how you can get paid. All right. Daily. All right. Okay. So what we have in this program is called the Profit Center. All right. Everybody that's in here that's making unlimited $100 payments, is making $1,700 payments, is getting $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I think Estella's on here. I think she's up to like $10K or $20K or something like that a month, residual. So this is how we do it. All right. So I want you guys to make sure if you're cooking, I hope you're done cooking. Whatever it is that you're doing, I want you to pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. Listen. So we have 17 bank funds here. 17 bank funds. And I just went over each category. All right. So this is how it works. You heard my wonderful voice and you say, you know what? I'm ready to eliminate my bills. Let's go. Right? Somebody said, I'm trying to figure out how this work. I'm ready. I just want to know how it works. Okay. This is it. You come in and you say, you know what? I want a housing bank because I want to take care of my rent. I want to take care of my mortgage. I want to take care of line care. Whatever it is that you want, I got you. I got you. So you say, yeah, I'm down. I'm in. So you come and you partner with us in our family. And now your housing is taken care of. So now you tell your neighbor, John, you say, hey, John, I just got my mortgage paid, bro. I got it paid. So you need to figure out what I'm doing so you don't have to worry about that money coming out of your pocket. So John said, okay, so we come to this webinar, he hear my voice, right? Or Dominique or whoever it is, your voice. And, you know, you're explaining how this works. John says, okay, I'm down. All right, I want to eliminate my banks. So he comes in and he tells you about it. He joins, he gets the housing bank. So what that does for you is that allows you to upgrade to the taxes bank, right? So now you have a housing bank and now you have your taxes paid. When you came in, you just paid for your housing bank to be taken care of. You're not limited to only buying one bank. You can buy all, you can purchase all banks, right? It's up to you. I always tell people to buy all the banks outright, right? Just before we even get into the nooks and crannies of, you know, how the power of one works. If you're ready to go, I encourage you to get back with the person that invited you to this. If you've already been on here, you're on the fence, you need to get all the banks, right? I'm not going to get paid for it, right? Whoever told you about this, you need to partner, right? You need to say, you know what? I'm tired of paying banks. I'm ready to eliminate my banks. Let's go, right? So back to John. John tell his girlfriend, fiance, excuse me, John may be on this. John tells his fiance Cheryl. Cheryl says, "Hey, I'm down. I want to know how you eliminated your rent payment. You know, because we can do some things together. We can get some houses, and if this program will take care of the mortgages, then you know we can have some steady cash flow going, right?" So Cheryl got on and she said, "I love you forever. You helped me to eliminate my rent, my mortgage. I'm going to tell my brother. I'm going to call my brother." All right. So what that did was when Cheryl said yes to eliminating her bills, what that did for John was allowed him to upgrade and he got taxes, right? He got the taxes bank because he has taxes, right? He has to pay for taxes on his house or, you know, whatever property tax he may have. So guess what? His taxes is taken care of because his fiance came in and said, "I'm with you," right? So what they did for you was that allowed you to upgrade to the car expense bank. Guess what? Now you got your housing taken care of, your taxes taken care of, and now you have your car taken care of. Maybe you don't have a car note, right? Me and my wife don't have a car note. Thanks be to God. So this program allows us to upgrade. If we want to buy another car, we can, right? Because of this program. So Cheryl said, "This is wonderful. I'm going to tell my brother Kenneth." She called Kenneth and she said, "Listen, my rent, my mortgage is taken care of because of my fiance. He's a good dude. Listen, you got to come to this webinar at 9 p.m. one of the days, Monday through Saturday, one of these days, you got to get on here. You got to listen to how I was able to eliminate my rent and my taxes." Because she's already knowing that Kenneth was going to see this webinar, he's going to say yes to the mortgage, and he's going to partner with his sister. And that's what that's going to do for sure. That's going to allow her to get taxes banks, right? So now she has a tax bank because her brother Kenneth came in. That allowed John to upgrade. Now he has a car expense bank, and now you have a fund envelope, right? You have a fund bank envelope. So now you have 4 banks. You only pay for one bank. That's powerful. That's called the power of one. You sharing this information with one person who has bills, they're going to come to this webinar just like you did tonight, and they're going to see the power of this. And they're going to say, "I want to eliminate my bills. Flat out, I want to eliminate my bills. I'm down." So guess what? You have 4 banks, you only pay for one. So somebody paid for 3 banks that you probably didn't even know. You probably didn't even know those people, okay? We also have something called the rotator. So like I said, you personally probably didn't know all of the people that came in after you due to the power of the rotator. And them coming in was a force matrix. When they come in, the banks are going to be passed up. Okay, you're going to get credit for everyone that comes in after you in the profit center. Okay, so now whether it's you, John, Cheryl, Kenneth, somebody told Mary about this. Whoever Mary is, right? Mary heard about this information and she said, "Oh my God, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come in at 5 banks, right? I'm gonna purchase 5 banks today because I have housing, I have taxes, I have car expenses, I have no time to enjoy myself. I have no money to enjoy myself. So I want the fun bank envelope. And guess what? I got kids, so I need my kids to be taken care of so I can have fun. So I'm going to get 5 banks. I'm going to take care of that right now. So guess what that did for everybody, from Kenneth up to you, right? She paid $500 for 5 banks. Each bank is $100. Forgive me if I didn't mention that. It's $100 per bank, and plus $10 admin fee for your website, right? So guess what? Mary paid $500. They gave her 5 banks. They gave Kenneth 6 banks. They gave Cheryl 7 banks, and they gave John 8 banks. And now you, whoever you are that's watching this, now you have 9 banks. That's powerful. And guess what? You didn't know Mary. She came in because of the rotator. She bought 5 banks, and now it forced you, without you having to pay for it, to have 9 banks.
So what
Now
do you
you're-
mean by 9 banks?
Now you're 5 banks away from having your own profit center. I'm going to answer all questions at the end. Please hold all your questions to the end, please. All right, brother, I got you. All right, so I went over all of the banks 1 through 17. So now you have 9 banks. Now you're 5 banks away from 14. Once you guys have 14 banks, listen very clearly. Once you have 14 banks, now you become a profit center leader. As a profit center leader, you move to your own profit center, and now you are the recipient of all profit. I'm gonna say that again. Once you have all 14 banks, well, it's 17 as a whole, but once you have 14 banks, you can move to your own profit center, and now you are a profit center leader, and you're the recipient of all profits, right? So every person, it doesn't matter if you bring them in or somebody below you in the downline bring somebody in. That's the power of one. And the rotator, because when somebody brings someone in, you're going to benefit as a profit center leader. Okay? So now everybody has banks. Mary 5, Kenneth 6, Cheryl 7, John 8, and you 9. Okay? So this is really when you can create a powerful residual income. Many of you were saying 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month. This is it, guys. This is it. Okay? You can receive 1725, right, for all 17 banks. It's 1425 for 14 banks. All right? Who could use an extra $1,400? Put a 14. Put a 14 in the chat. If you can use an extra $1,400, put 14. All right? Put a 14 in there. If you can use an extra 1,400. Look, 14, 14, 14. I know that's right. Yes, 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 yes. They're coming in. Who can use an extra 1,700? Put a 17. All right, so listen. You're the profit center leader. You're making 1725, and it can go 1,000 levels deep. All right, so let's talk about this money now. Let's talk about this money. All right, this is beautiful. Funding Center 2. So when you come in, you're going to be in Profit Center 1. You're not going to profit until you have 14 banks or funding centers. Once you have all 14, you become a Profit Center leader. You can wait till you get 17. It's up to you. Now you are in your own funding center, Funding Center 2, right? This allows you to receive 1725. So every time somebody comes in, guess what? You're going to get $100, right? If somebody, let me rewind that. You're going to get 100 to 1725. If somebody comes in and they want all 17 banks, guess what? You're the recipient of 1725. If another person comes in and they want 17 banks, you are the recipient of 1725. If 5 people come in and they say, I want to eliminate my bills, Guess what? And they say, I want all 17 banks. You are the recipient of 1725 times 5. It's powerful. So let's talk about numbers a little bit. All right. So let's just say you have 10 people, right? 10 funding center leaders. They come in, they want 17 banks. That's $17,250 a month with this program. All because you said, and everybody that you've helped, they said they want to eliminate their bills. Guess what? That's 17 grand, guys. 20 people, 20 persons that said they want to eliminate their bills, and they come in at 17 banks. Guess what? $34,500. That's some of you guys' max right there. Some of you said $10,000, but 20 people in your phone right now. If you from down right now, right now, 20 people that pay some type of bill, and you are a lie, L-I-E, capital L. If you tell me, Ray, baby, you are a lie. If you tell me you cannot share this information with nobody, you telling me you don't know nobody that you know somebody that love paying bills? Come on now, you lie. You telling a fib. Come on. I know somebody mentioned something about recruiting. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda. You told Shaquana last week about who fried and dyed your head last week, right? And whoever dyed, fried your hair last week did not pay you, probably didn't pay you for telling somebody else who did your hair. Come on, man, brothers. Whoever lined you up, right? I got a little pushback, right? I got the little LeBron, right? I got the receiving thing going, right? I'm gonna be going bald pretty soon. But listen, I cut my own hair. But if you go to a barber, somebody get your beard nice and you get to line up, whatever the case may be. Some of y'all in the military, man, they crease my pants, bro. You got to go over here to this cleaners. They didn't pay you to tell nobody that they ironed your clothes. They're not gonna pay you. you may get like a little referral discount or something. You're not getting 30 grand. So you telling a lie if you tell me you can't. Take recruit out. We tell people about movies. We tell people about restaurants. We tell people about nail polish. We tell people about basketball games. We tell people about everything. Listen, it's about helping people. I told you in the beginning, right, of this blessage, that if you help people get what they need, you will always have the opportunity to get what you need. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Take recruiting. You're not recruiting. You in the military? Are you a military recruiter? I can't recruit anybody. Come on, man. Stop it. Listen, Linda, you help people all the time. You should go to Whole Foods. Listen, you should go to Whole Foods. They got this, I don't know, vegan burger. Come on, man. Whole Foods ain't paying you. Amazon is not paying you. Unless you're Amazon Flex job or you working with Amazon, they're not paying you for telling people. Some people have referral bonuses. They're not paying you 30 grand for helping people pay their bills. Come on, stop it. Come on. All right, guys, I'm just excited because people kill me when I say I can't recruit. But you can pay bills and complain about those. You can pay bills and cry about how much money you don't have, or you don't have enough money at the end of your month. You're too much month at the end of your money. Talk to people. Listen, I just paid my rent with this program and it didn't come out of my pocket. Wait. You just paid your rent with this program, but it didn't come out of your pocket. Okay, sign me up. How does it work? I can't tell you in detail because I have to go pay my bills, right? And it's the truth. You're not lying. I have to go take that money now and pay my bills. But listen, what's your phone number? I can shoot you a quick text. If you're on Facebook, hey, you on Facebook? Listen, we have a group that's showing people how to eliminate their rent and their mortgage, their gas, their cable. Oh, I don't have a mortgage. Do you have a phone bill? If you want a free phone, I can show you how to get that, right? Listen, it's all about helping people, solving issues and problems, right? What is the number one way? What is the number one way people become wealthy? Somebody type in the chat if you know. What's the number one way that people become wealthy? Type it in the chat. Solving problems. That's right, Patrick. That's it. That's it. That's it. Think about it. Dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is the greatest leverage, guys. If you understand dissatisfaction, listen, 100%, I won't say 100%, but the majority of the inventions that we have is because somebody was dissatisfied with something, right? Like, look at the light bulb. Somebody was probably tired of burning down their barn because they had 500 candles, right, in their barn. They're like, listen, we got to figure this out, man. I'm tired of burning down my house. We got Christmas trees. We got, you know what I'm saying? They got tired of burning down, blowing up stuff because they had gas lamps and propane. Come on, man. They had problems. So somebody said, hey, let me create something that can contain light. Let me manipulate electricity, whatever the case may be. So they figured out a solution to a problem that they probably have. Why do we have cars? Somebody probably got tired of riding a horse. They wasn't getting to the place where they wanted to go fast enough. They had to take care of the horse. They had to feed the horse. The horse died, get sick, whatever. People had in their mind an issue that they wanted to solve. That's it. That's it, guys. Come on. I'm a cowgirl, Kathy. Listen, no barn burning. Come on. So 30 people that want to eliminate their bills, 50 grand. Some of you said $50,000. Think about this. If you know 60 people, that's 100 grand. It's really, money is not hard to get, guys. It's really not. And there's no shortage of money in the world. Listen, the Pentagon, they just put on the news the other day that it was a 6.3 something trillion dollar disappearance of money. Come on now. You telling me $6 trillion disappeared and you don't know where it went? No, buddy. No. Come on. Money is called currency because it's supposed to move. Listen, I'm going to say that again. Currency, current, it moves, it flows, cash flow. Many of you have 401ks, y'all have savings accounts, y'all get these CDs, certificates of deposit. I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying, like, some of you got 20 grand in there, 5 grand, 10 grand. Take some of that money out, invest in you. Eliminate your bills, help other people, position yourself, help other people. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Get back with the person that brought you to this blessage. I say it's a blessing in this message, guys. Get back with the person and say, I'm ready to eliminate my bills. I'm not playing with it no more. I'm done with excuses. I'm going to help everybody. 5 feet rule. If you're having a problem, if you haven't helped somebody within 5 or 10 feet, you go to the grocery store, the gas station, get you some sticky notes, put your phone number on there and say, listen, if you have a problem with eliminating your bills, put it on 87. I just put a sticky note on my TV. Put it on 87, 93. Listen, if you paying, I'm gonna get off of that. Go to the gas pump, put it on up 87 with your phone number. Get a burner number if you don't want people crazy stalking you. Get a burner number. It's like $5 or something like that. Come on, man. Please. It's not hard to help people. It's not hard to help people. All right? No problem, Nate. God bless you and your family, God. Get back with me. After this, someone said this program is a pyramid scheme. Felicia, what's a pyramid scheme? If you work a job, I'm gonna say this. All right. If you work a job, is your boss, your CEO, your supervisor, I'll say CEO of the company that you work for, are they paying you enough to live next door to them? I can't hear your chat. I can't hear your response in the chat. is your CEO is the admiral of the Navy, is the commandant of the Marine Corps, is the sergeant major of the Army, whoever it is that you work for, are they paying you enough money to live next door to them? Don't worry, I'll wait. Right, Jessica.
No.
The worst pyramid scheme is your job. Listen, somebody over you that's appointed over you is getting paid more than you. Everything has a chain of command, baby. Unless you're your own boss and you sell Tic Tacs and Q-tips and toothpicks, and you your own boss and you create and you see what I'm saying? Like if you work for somebody, you work for somebody's above you. That's a 2-man pyramid, baby. I know that's crazy. It's usually like 3 points, but listen, somebody's over you getting paid more than you, so you're doing the work so somebody else can get paid more than you, even though you may not be paying them. Right? People kill me. This is a pyramid scheme, but they're not paying your bills. And people who somebody said, don't worry about what somebody said. You here on this webinar right now. So I just implore you and encourage you, if you want to eliminate your bills and not have to worry about working for somebody else, even if you aren't working for somebody else, be a blessing to somebody else. 9 to 5 is the biggest scam. Yes, you're working 40 hours a week to get 40% of a paycheck, and you have to work, usually after you're done and retired, probably 40 more years to pay off a mortgage, right, until you die. Come on, man, that's the 40-40 scam. Y'all ain't heard of that? I'm not knocking 9 to 5s, guys. I was working since I was 12 years old, okay? I joined the military when I was 19. All right, I got out of the military in 2015. I was working a 9 to 5 job. By the grace of God, I lost my job because of some foolishness that was going on, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me because it forced me to open my eyes to see that I can do this. I can help other people eliminate their bills. I can help other people learn how money works. Many times people that say, oh, that's a pyramid, that's a Ponzi, whatever the case may be, they're confused about money. Right? And when people say scam, guess what that acronym is? Still confused about money. SCAM. When people say scam to me, and then when people say that to me, I say, well, how many people you know make 6 figures or 7 figures working a 9 to 5 job? I mean, don't get me wrong. There are surgeons. I met a guy today. He's an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He worked 3 days a week. Good guy. He told me he had enough money to send his kids to college, but I don't have enough money to support you. That's what he told me. And I said, well, have you ever heard about MSMS? Or I say Miracle Social Media System? He said, I didn't give him the acronym. I gave him the whole thing, Miracle Social Media System. He said, no, what's that? And so I gave him the information. He said, oh my God. So he's saying, so this man, he's a doctor and he's paying for some of the lavish things I'm sure he has, but you still have maintenance on a yacht or whatever it is that he has. Why not use this program to pay off whatever bills? He's like, man, I want to hear about that. I have a lot of colleagues and doctors that will be very interested in what this program has to offer. So, I mean, I'll talk to a lot of people, man. You know, people have to ask their boss for permission to go to the bathroom. Yeah, you get a 30-minute break or an hour break. They don't pay you for that, guys. And that's a whole nother Bible study for another day, you know, when it comes to taxes and how much money you're really getting paid. And I'm not knocking a 9 to 5 job. You have to do whatever it takes, you know, to pay your bills and take care of your family. I'm not saying quit your job, guys. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, you know, you want to remember I said, don't work harder on your job than you do yourself, right? So if you're bringing home a nice chunk of change and every time you look up, the bills ate up your money, this program is going to help you keep a majority of the money that you're making. That's all I'm saying. So don't listen to what everybody else is saying. I say this, try it for yourself, right? But everybody that I've told about this program that have tried it and have, you know, shared this information, and use and utilize the $10,000 a month strategy blueprint that that I was about to say Dr. Barbie, that Dominique Barbie has created, people are getting paid. They wake up to payments. All right. We all spread out to work 9 to 5, but how much we save in doing individual. This system helps us all benefits because the goal is to be financially free. So my point to what I'm saying is don't worry about the price, worry about helping as many as you can, and you'll be rewarded because of how powerful it is. Yes. So the product, somebody asked what the product is. The product is eliminating your bills. That is the product. But we do have intellectual property that teach you, how to do self-development, personal development. We also have digital products in the back office that helps you to understand investing. People don't understand money. So the main people that Yale scam or, this is whatever, they don't understand how being a blessing works. This is a miracle system, right? So really quick, guys, a special note.
I'm a little
Hold on, guys. I'm almost finished, and then we're going to open it up for questions, okay? I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm almost finished. I just want to make sure you guys understand that you must purchase all of the banks in order, all right, from 1 through 17, okay? They must be purchased from the Profit Center. There are 17 banks for you to purchase. 50 funding centers, this is an example, 86 grand, $86,000 for 50 funding centers. Really, having 50 people on your team is very powerful. I told you guys 60 people that you've helped, that's 100 grand. And that's monthly, that's residual, okay? How many banks are you guys want to get this month? All right, I don't know if Estella is on here. I think let's see. All right, I'm going to open up for questions, but I wanted to get a few testimonials.
I have one right now.
Let's go, Andrea. What you got, baby?
I just got $100 while we were on the call.
Come on.
I'm excited. I'm so serious. I posted it in the chat.
Come on now.
Cash App is my champ.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. Good stuff. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Anybody else?
I asked the question in the chat.
Yes.
If I and I bring a person in with me, they pay me or they pay the person that brought me in? How does that work?
All right, so that's a really good question. That's a really, really good question. Okay, so when you come in, all right, each bank is $110, right? That helps everybody get pushed up, right? So when you come in, I would tell you, I would encourage you to purchase all 17 banks if you can. What you do is when you come in, whoever brought you in, whoever your sponsor is, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to fall directly under that person, okay? You're going to be coming into somebody's profit center, all right? So in the back office, when you sign up, you're going to see specifically who it is that you pay and that person's payment processing preference, right? So it's going to tell you, hey, I want $110 or I want $1,700 via PayPal, via Bitcoin, via MoneyGram, Coin, Bank, whatever. They're going to tell you specifically how they want to get paid, and it's going to have their name and their information. All right. So you're going to have specifics as to who you're going to pay. So whoever brought you in, get back with that person that told you, because it sounds like you're ready to go. Sounds like you're ready to get started. Did that answer?
Okay, you answered my question. So
Okay.
even because if I'm ready to come in and I have another person ready to come in right now with me as well.
Woo! That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
what we was question about.
Okay, so I'm so excited that you're coming in, and I'm so glad that you bought someone. So let me elaborate on that as well, because that really helped me to bring it home as to when you come in and you bring someone in, what that does is that qualifies you to become a profit-centered leader. Because if you can help one person, the power of one, you can help thousands of people. So listen, I really appreciate that question. In order for you to be completely qualified to be a recipient or a profit-centered leader, you have to bring in at least one person.
Oh, okay. You clarify what I was looking for. Thank you.
No problem.
I have a question.
Sure. Who am I speaking with?
Okay, this is Patrick Green in Cincinnati.
What's going on? Ohio, OHIO. That's what I'm talking about.
And
Okay.
I didn't get your name. What is your name, sir?
My name is Clyde.
Okay. I'm at the top of my own profit center.
Good to go.
Just been in a week.
Okay.
question-
That's the testimony by itself. I'm sorry. Yes.
So my
Come
question
on.
is, and maybe I guess this was the impression I got when I, before I joined and I was watching and everything. Can I expect like to see people showing up in that profit center, like spillover, or am I confused on that?
Can you expect people to show up in your personal profit center?
Right. Like I know I gotta keep sharing it with people, and then like the next person I share it to and they join, they'll be paying me, correct? Because I'm at the top.
Yes, correct.
And the site is still going through upgrades, right? So I guess what
So this is how the rotator work. I believe this is what you're asking me.
Yeah, the rotate, that's right.
So say you bring in one person, right? Whoever
Okay.
that person brings in and the next and the next and next, whoever comes in after that one person, regardless if you brought that person in or not, that is a spillover. So you'll get paid for everybody that comes in under you. So it could be 100 people, 1,000 people down the line. You may not have personally brought that person in, but that's how this really is. Like, I won't say it's spill over because there's nobody above you in your profit center too. But I personally, I call it a launching pad because rockets go up. So everybody that comes in, that person comes in, they see how everything works, and they have the power of one, meaning they tell at least one person and they join. You're going to get paid from everybody below you, regardless if you brought that person in or not.
Okay. And then one last question, and I want to know, does it matter or not? When I joined, I actually joined at the third bank.
Okay, cool.
But when I go in my back office, it says Original Bank, Housing Bank 1. Yeah, I think it was a mistake. I'm underneath Dominique, but does that matter?
What you can do is you can go to View Matrix.
Yeah.
And it should show you all of your banks. It may say Housing Bank 1 because it doesn't even allow me to add anybody's other. It doesn't allow me. I'm an admin in the company, but it doesn't allow me to add anybody's bank unless they go in to buy. Right? You have to click buy, select the banks that you have.
Right.
But when you go to view, sometimes it just shows Original Housing Bank 1. But if you go to View Matrix, it should show you all of the banks that you own, especially if you're in your funding center 2. It should show you all of the banks that you own.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem, sir.
So is that after you're 14 or is that after you're 17 banks, whether you bring in one at 14 or at 17?
So you can bring in your one when you initially come in, just like I think I don't know what her name was. It says Galaxy J3. She was saying that she was ready to join. What's your name, ma'am?
Sabrina.
She said that she was ready to join. So if she brings in somebody with her, that qualifies her. So let's just say, Vonnie, you come in, you're already in, but you come in after Sabrina and you say, you know what, I want all my banks. I'm going to get or 14 banks. I want 14 banks. So what that does for Sabrina, that pushes her to her own funding center. And,
Right.
and because she brought someone with her initially, guess what? She's in her funding center too in less than 24 hours. Right. So now she's qualified to be the recipient of all of the money, whether it's 14 banks or 17 banks. If she come in with one person and you come in with 14 and push her out, guess what? She's qualified now. So it doesn't matter what number of bank that you bring your one person in. You just want to make sure you bring in at least one person. That qualifies you to be in your funding center too. Now, everybody that you bring in after that, you profit from everybody. So you want to tell everybody, their mama, uncle, nephew, niece, and you're going to get paid for that.
Absolutely. So in my back office, if it shows that I have my one sign up, and in green it says that has pushed me over into my profit center.
Right.
So now everybody that comes in is I'm 100% profit.
Yes.
All right. And in our system, it updates every 24 hours. If I'm seeing that in my back office right now, is that something that might have been an error and will be different tomorrow? I know we can't really answer an IT question like that, but is it pretty correct and current at the moment?
You're asking, so you already qualified for Profit Center 2, correct?
Yes.
And you're saying that is green saying that you qualify, and that what's the error?
Well, I don't know that there's an error. I hope there's not an error. There was a little confusion as to who actually got that sign up, because it should have been my one pass up to my sponsor. So then after that, I should be 100% profit. But my sponsor feels like that is her sign up. And which, if it is, that's fine and well. I just want to make sure.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. I just want to make sure what I'm looking at now is not some things that are being worked on and is giving me the incorrect information.
So my question to you is, the person that supposedly qualified, did you bring that person in?
I cannot say if I did or not. I've been sharing like crazy. I've put my link out there. I have my capture and funnel page rocking. I've talked to 1,000 people a day. Did her name look familiar? Yes. Do I know 100% for sure that it was because I invited her in? No, I can't say that.
So you probably want to reach out to that person who is supposedly your qualifying person and just say, hey, not being funny or anything, but, who told you about the Miracle social media system?
Yeah.
Without causing any confusion or friction, you want to keep the peace. You just say, hey,
Oh, yeah.
I just want to
be under me. I want to get that corrected and get her to where she should be. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's fair. And I thank God, you have some integrity.
Thank you. Absolutely.
But you definitely want to get credit if somebody saw your link or, got in on your funnel or your landing page or whatever the case may be. You definitely want to reach out and say, hey, how did you, find out about the system? I saw that you came into the program. I just want to make sure you where you're supposed to be, just like you're telling me, so they get, where they're supposed to be. Whoever it is that brought them in, and get credit for that person. But for everybody that's listening, I know a lot of you like to post on Facebook, social media, you drop links. Make sure you have that personal contact with that person so you know for sure that they're coming in and they're paying you, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can help them get in. Even if it's your personal and they may not be in your funding center too, you still want to kind of look out for those people that you brought in as your personal. Because,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey, Clyde, Kathy here.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Is that Melissa?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
I just wanted to say for all the new people on here, I've only been involved in this company. I only came in at one bank, and the rotator took over, and just overnight, I was already qualified for my own profit center. And I
Nice.
brought in, yes, and I brought in 4 people
Wow.
already. So I'm
Yeah.
over here killing it. It's the miracle bill relief. I mean, what can I say about it? It's awesome.
Yes. Yes. It's a blessing. It is a blessing.
Nice.
Thank you so much for that
Thank
testimony,
you.
Melissa. Thank you.
Can I get in there, Clyde? I've been trying to
ahead,
get in
sister.
for about 20 minutes now. How y'all doing tonight?
We doing good, sister.
All right, I want to say 2 things. First of
Yeah.
all, I hear a little clarification needs to be presented right now. Some people, we're already in the system. We have our own profit centers. Other people, they're prospects, you know, they're just coming in. And I want to make sure that everybody has the clear information. Yes, once you come in, you pay your membership and you have that one person, you are qualified. But you do not start receiving payments until you get through either 14 or 17. For you to
Right.
get to 14, once you hit 14, if you don't have that one person in, you don't qualify.
Right.
So that means you'll be going down to 17. So to make it very clear for everyone, yes, you bring in your one person and you bring your membership fee in, but you do not start getting your payments until you go through the first bank, either at 14 or 17. So if you get your one person before your 14, you good to go to your profit center too and start making your money. But if you don't have that one person, that is your obligation to the company and to your own wealth and building. Get that
Yeah.
one paid person, get them in a rotator, let them get into the system, and that is just how it will duplicate. Second of all, just like Melissa, I came in under Misty. I've been in for 12 days, guys. I was in my profit center too. Within 48 hours, I have 10 people in my rotator. I am teaching them, training them, coaching them, being there for everybody to duplicate it as well. I am not in a rush because at the end of the day, perfection takes time. If you're looking for a quick come up, this is not it. If you're looking for something hard, this is not it. But it is it for you to pay them bills, eliminate them bills, and create some wealth. Now, y'all be good.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We definitely gotta link up on social media. I don't know if you're following me or if we're friends, or I don't think I can even add anybody.
Me either. I have to delete them before I can add new people. I say I'm gonna go in and delete like 1,000 people that's not in the business arena and mix them wrong.
But listen, I want other billionaire-minded people in my regime. You know what I mean? And anybody that want to, like I said, follow me and share information and advice, and got questions, message me on inbox, follow me, message me on Facebook. So that way I can, like I said, I'm an admin also. So if you guys have any issues or problems, I do my best. There's so many people. I know we have over 2,000 people in here now. When we first started, I think within like a month we had like 1,200 people, and it was ridiculous, trying to get everybody situated and straightened out. But like I said, follow me on Facebook, guys. If you have
Clyde
questions,
Davis?
message me. What's that?
What is it, Clyde Davis?
No, Fisher. Clyde M. Fisher. I'll put my Facebook in the chat.
Oh, I'm about to find you. Don't worry. Mr. Fitness, MRC
Yep,
Fitness.
that's
All
me.
right. I got you, baby. I sent my ad.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna have to delete some folks too. But yeah, follow me. And you guys have questions, inbox me. I do my best to try to answer as soon as possible. I know Dominique has the Telegram, and Aaron has the Discord. So hit them up. Put those questions and problems and issues and stuff there. And because there's so many people, if I don't see your message, a lot of times if you're not my friend, I may not be able to see the message right away. I have to go to like filtered messages and stuff like that. So charge it to my head. I say charge it to my Facebook account and not my heart. I'm not ignoring you. It's just so many people. Okay. So yeah, if you have those issues, I do my best to try to answer them to the best of my ability. What is Discord? Chanel, I think you need to get plugged in. Because I think you were saying that you had some questions. I prayed that I answered, your question as far as how it works. But definitely get back with the person that invited you. If you want to be added to Discord, get with them. We also have a Facebook group. Make sure that your sponsors add you guys to the Facebook group so you guys can be added to Discord, because I know Aaron is the guru on Discord, and it's kind of like it's just what it is. There's so many different, I know it sounds like Discord craziness, but there's so many different entrepreneurs and business owners, investment owners and stuff like that. They're all in one place, and you can share ideas. Thank you so much. Yes, bless you all. Thank you so much. I'm trying to go through these chats to answer these questions. I think I answered all of them, I believe. God bless you as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I do my best. No, I'm not. I'm not a pastor, Kathy. I'm a minister. Great presentation. Thank you so much, guys. That just made my heart smile, guys. I appreciate it. Bless you all. The prospect even being up in here. She texts me now. That's what I'm talking about. Melissa, killing it. Kill it, Melissa. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Clyde.
Go help somebody. What's going on, Brian? What you got for me, buddy?
Hey, Clyde. Just for first, peace and blessings to the family. I just want to say to anybody who's new, who's might be on the fence, trying to figure out what they're going to do. This is the time to make the move. As far as I'm concerned, this is a game changer. These opportunities don't only come along, maybe a few times in your lifetime. Like Facebook came along, people wish they had jumped on that. There's other stuff that came in, and the train is down the track, and you say, "Oh, I wish I had got on it." The train is coming now. The train is in the station. This is the time to get in, and I'm not just saying that just to make anything up, but this is just from my personal experience. I've been involved in network marketing for years, and none of it has really panned out. But this train is this ship is going to take me someplace. I just got in a couple of weeks ago, and I don't have the story where it happened overnight, and God bless those people that did happen for. It did happen that way, but it might not necessarily happen for you coming overnight. But it is going to happen with the power of the rotator, the power of the group, and the power of belief. And I just want to say this one last thing, is that the training program in itself is worth itself in gold. The training for this particular business, the Miracle System training program, pays for whatever investment that you make in this program. And when you invest in that, that's an investment in yourself. I just want to say peace and blessings to everybody. God bless everybody, and get on board, because the train is leaving the station, and don't be left behind.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about. Why do you take everything I say like? Anybody
else have any questions? Thank you all. God bless you all. Blessings and abundance. All of you.
I was just trying to figure out.
Have any questions?
Everything I say, direct. I don't or personal.
Anybody? All right, guys. With that being said, we're going to end the Zoom. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, want to unmute everybody. I want everybody to make some noise for bill elimination.
New all is in the building. Let's get it, baby. Bills.
In the house.
Message right here, y'all. Blessed.
Eliminate those bills.
Best team ever. You already know.
What bills?
Bills. Let's go.
Oh, we growing like wildfire. Let's help everybody.